Hey guys, it is Julie here with JT.Wealth. In today's video, we are going to chat about Tesla's share price continuing to jump after the announcement of their S&P 500 inclusion, but why this might not be the best time to buy. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. Like I said, today we are talking about Tesla as they had some really exciting news on Monday about their inclusion in the S&P 500. And since then, we've seen some pretty nice jumps in their stock price. So we are going to take a look at some updates from an analyst, but also some historical data of what happens to a stock when they've been added to an index. And just before we get into all of that Tesla news, this is just your friendly reminder that if you enjoy today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and that you leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Other ways to help support the channel are by checking out some of the links we have down below in the description, including some great referral links if you're looking to open up a new investment account that will get you some free stocks and sign-up bonuses, plus a link to our Patreon page, which will give you access to our Discord chat group. All right, so as I said, it was Monday that we got the exciting announcement about Tesla finally being included in the S&P 500. And of course, that caused a considerable jump for Tesla between Monday after hours and Tuesday morning when it went up just about 13%. And that momentum has continued as we're up another 11.19% today. So at the stock price of $491 currently, we're up nearly 20% since that news broke on Monday. Now, there was another piece of exciting news that came out regarding Tesla just today, and that was Tesla's price target being raised by Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jones, who raised Tesla to overweight for the first time in more than 3 years, predicting that the electric car maker is on the verge of a profound model shift, from selling cars to generating high-margin software and services revenue. To only value Tesla on car sales alone ignores the multiple businesses embedded within the company, and he upgraded the shares from equal weight and raised his price target by 50% to $540, up from $360, suggesting an additional 22% of upside. To better gauge Tesla's future earnings potential, Jonas said his team was now including software connected vehicle services revenue in their earnings and valuation forecasts, with the total number of Teslas out in the world expected to reach 2.1 million next year. A more in-depth understanding of the revenue streams derived from each car is warranted right now. Now, this announcement quite closely followed that of Tesla being added to the S&P 500, and that inclusion to the S&P 500 has been anticipated for quite a while now. Once Tesla is added, they will be one of the most valuable companies in the index. And with the size of Tesla being as large as it is, they're actually considering adding it to the S&P in 2 separate tranches. Now, with this inclusion to the S&P 500 being so highly anticipated for Tesla, it does raise a very important question. And that is, what happens when a stock gets added to an index? And to answer this question, I did some further research into an older swing trading style, which is called index front running. And I was able to find this article back from 2016. And to summarize what it is, index front running is simply buying stocks before they are added to indexes that passively managed funds are designed to track. Announcement for S&P 500 additions are made after the market close, and the stock price predictably increases sharply in after-hours trading in response to an announcement. So for this analysis, the author examined all of the announced changes to the S&P 500 index from 2014 to present, which again, at the time of the article was 2016. So in that period, there was 61 additions, and they plotted how the stocks reacted. So the red line indicates day 0, which is the day right before they're added to the index. Stocks are added to the S&P 500 at the close of trading on day 0 and begin trading the subsequent day. Although the pattern is far from consistent, there is evidence that stock prices rise after the announcement's day through day 0 and subsequently decline after being included in the index. So this chart shows all 61 stocks averaged together. On average, stock prices rise in anticipation of the stock being added, then falls after it becomes part of the index. This result is consistent with previous studies on this topic, although it appears that the price impact was much stronger in the past. So in our situation here with Tesla, we've actually gotten the announcement of them being included in the S&P 500 well in advance than we normally would, just due to them being unsure of how to exactly proceed with it. This is causing the price to spike earlier on and further from the inclusion date than would normally happen. So if we expect Tesla to react as these other companies have, we will see this spike continue up until the inclusion date and then have a bit of a dip afterwards before settling into a normal pattern. Now, the other scenario that might happen is we're having this spike too soon. So we'll actually see that dip in price occur well before the inclusion date. And then we might see another rise as we get closer to that time. Now, the third option here is that Tesla just continues to do what Tesla wants. And if there's any company that is an outlier to the norm, that would be Tesla. All in all, I provide this info just to help you understand what your investment plan is if you're looking for an entry point into Tesla, but also to not panic if you do see a dip. With any investment, I say it's always really important to know your entry and exit points as well as your time frame. At the end of filming this video, Tesla is now up 12% on the day, so we will be keeping a close eye to see how much further this can go. On that note, guys, you know I always love hearing from you, so please leave your thoughts on Tesla down below. Do you think this inclusion hype will run up all the way to inclusion date? And what kind of dip do you think we'll see afterwards? Let me know what your thoughts are. If you made it all the way to the end of the video here, make sure you give us a big thumbs up and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and cheers. If you made it all the way to the end of the video here, make sure you give us a big thumbs up and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and cheers.